Hi there, this is Ronnie and it's Night coming back with another sort of overview, first impressions of some board games I played this weekend, and the next one is a biggie. It's Game of Thrones, the board game. Um, I have a 22-minute tutorial video that I've watched on YouTube that Fantasy Flight Games have actually released for this game, and it's fairly comprehensive. Um, Having now played the game, I've seen a fatal flaw in the tutorial. The tutorial throws everything at you, which is understandable because it's a tutorial. It's wanting to give you as much information as you possibly can. But the problem is, it gives you so much information, and because of the very sort of dry delivery of it, it makes the game sound far more complex than it actually is. The game is actually nowhere near as complex as the tutorial made it out to be. It takes a long time to set up. It's a big board and there's a lot of pieces. But the actual game, the turn is very simple. Combat is hilariously simple. There is an expansion thing within it that allows you to sort of make the combat a bit more random. We didn't use that because we just went with the main game. It's for 3 to 6 players ages 14 to adult. I reckon you could possibly get someone 12, 13 playing the game. I don't think it's overly complex. Once you've had a turn or two on your first game, you're pretty. I mean, I played with 2 players. None of us had played it before, and we got into the game fairly quickly. The object of the game, it takes place over 10 turns, and the object of the game is to either gain 7 castles and strongholds. Some areas of the board have castles, some areas of the board have strongholds. You try and get 7 of these areas. It doesn't have to be all castles or all strongholds, just 7 in total. Or to have the most of these by the end of turn 10. Would I recommend it? Yes, if you've got the time. I mean, this game does take a couple of hours to play, but it's well worth it. I like this game very much. I would happily play it again and again and again. I think its only negative, and it's a small negative, is because it's 3 to 6 players, it's a little difficult to get those 3 players, but if you can get 3 players, go for it, because it's a phenomenal game. It has a hefty price tag on it, and to give Fantasy Flight their credit, I mean they do the pieces are of a high standard. There's great production values right the way through the game. It's not cheap, but neither are the pieces. The pieces are beautiful. Although strangely, the pieces representing your armies do look like jelly babies. Not a criticism, just an observation. They look like jelly babies. It's very funny to see. So yes, I'll let you see the board. A nice picky of the board at the back. That is the board for Game of Thrones. As you can see, it's fairly packed with information and bits and bobs and widgets. But if anyone wants a good, intense game and have the players and really want to go for it, this is a good game. Lots of random elements with the cards. It's entirely card driven. There's no dice involved. And I really like it. I'm really glad I've got it. And I will happily play it again and again.